So, chapter 9 and 10, they were actually both about the law of contracts and sales. That was kind of like a two-parter. But it really just goes into like what a contract is, like what that means. Like basically like just like a legal document. Or like, cause like in the business world, you're gonna have, especially if you're like higher up in management and stuff, you're gonna come across a lot to do with like contracts and people signing contracts. You need to know like what those mean in case like something was to be broken, or if you would need to like when the contract like expires, stuff like that. uh if you would need to negotiate like a new contract for certain things, because and like with your signature and other people's signatures, and that's basically like you saying like you agree to the terms and conditions and stuff. And basically, it's just like a legal document saying that like these things need to happen. If they don't happen, then or if they're broken or something like that, it can be brought to court. People can get in trouble. Uh, we've seen a lot of stuff like that, or uh, like you see a lot in like movies and TV shows where people like rip up the contract with like they both agree to that they don't want to follow that anymore. And you see it a lot with like pay scales and stuff with like professional sports, where like once somebody's contract's up, or there's like a different wiggle room within the wording of the contract where you can do things like basically against what the contract says. But in the business world, and there's a lot of contracts for like construction, like getting contracted to work on stuff. And if you're like leasing like a building or renting someplace to have your business run out of, you have a contract for that. Uh, you have contracts for everything in your life once you start to own like a house and stuff like that. So these two chapters I found pretty useful to get to know that information, know basically like the do's and don'ts of the law of contracts and sales. And that is I think that's about it. So yeah.